Hello everyone, this is Darro here with another video. It's been a while since I actually did a proper video. The thing is though, I keep actually doing videos though, but the problem is I keep rambling on and they go on too long, and then I just don't bother. I'm not trying to do them several times. Always again I'm going too long, and then I just can't really be arsed doing it again. This is basically going to be a pickups video, so it is, for the month of October. But before though, it's sort of been a while since I actually did pickup videos though. But if you sort of been following me on Twitter and not there, then you would pretty much know what I'm getting, because I usually sort of post pics and the like though, of what I've got, and I picked up this and picked up that though, and therefore that's pretty much, if you know what I've picked up, then that's pretty much the best source to go. And I've done a few like unboxing videos as well over the last few months, the Kingdom Hearts and the Halo Reach Legendary Edition as well. So anyway, but let's get going here with what I've got. The first game is Castlevania Lords of Shadow, and you notice it's a promotional copy. The thing is though, the game's out 8th of October here in the UK, and I found it on eBay from a seller who was selling the promotional copy a week earlier than that. And so I know it's kind of bad, it's technically sort of not proper buy or whatever, but I said might as well, why not, because the thing is I get to play the game a week early than most people would, a few days before most people, and a week before like the UK and Europe and that. So it was a bit more than the RRP now. It was about £43 now, but it was worth it because I really enjoyed the game. I pretty much played it non-stop when I got it, and it's a great game. It just plays much like God of War and those games like Devil May Cry, the other sort of Castlevania 3D games as well, the ones for the PS2 and certain elements. But it's a great game, no doubt though, and I very recommend you pick it up. The next two games I got them on the same day, so I did. They got them on the 8th. One of them was out on the 8th, and it is Enslaved, Odyssey to the West, and FIFA 11. I got them both at the same time. I was very much looking forward to Enslaved, mainly because the fact is it's made by Ninja Theory, and they did of course Heavenly Sword. And while I enjoyed Heavenly Sword, I thought it would have been better, mainly because the fact is I thought the game was quite short. If it was a bit more longer, like your standard action adventure length though, because most sort of action adventure games tend to last around maybe the 8 to 10 hour mark. This lasted about half that. You could probably finish it in about 4 or 5 hours, 4 or 6 hours maybe, and it kind of sank. But after that, it was a good game. Like the graphics were visually stunning, and like the gameplay was good enough. It was decent enough now. This is pretty much an improvement over that game though. It is a very beautiful game though. Like the world in it though is very. It's this nice world, this sort of post-apocalyptic New York though. And the thing I like about this world is that in most post-apocalyptic worlds you see in video games, it always has to be coloured. Of course it's going to be like that, but it always has to be, it's going to be coloured grey and muddy and brown, just so dull, dark colours or whatever. And this one is completely different because it's like foliage and like greenery and things like that. They're like nice sort of vibrant colours, even though it's still set in a sort of post-apocalyptic world, which is great, and I very much enjoy that there. So I do. It was a great game. Like there's 3 characters in it, and those 3 characters are fantastic. They're very well thought out, fleshed out. Annie Serkis, who does a great job as the monkey, and Trip and Pixie, they're great characters as well, and like they just basically go very well together though during the cutscenes and that. It's definitely a great game. FIFA 11 I'm not the biggest football fan, so I'm not. I just tend not to bother with football because I'm not really big into sports at all, though. Um, but I actually got thing there earlier in the year for PS3 and FIFA World Cup for my birthday, and I enjoyed it though. And I might as well just try that out though and just say like tried like just played it a bit. And just say why not? I might as well get it though. Just would go my half with my brother though for it, and I really like it. I haven't played a whole lot of it recently now though, but it's just a great game. Even though I said I couldn't care less about football, I don't support any teams. I'm not really into it though, but there's just something fun and addicting to play about that game though. Like I know sort of ins and outs of football now. Don't get me wrong, because pretty much the rest of the family, apart from my mother, have their football teams to support and they're into football. So there you go. It's just I'm not into football. I'm into games, and it's a good game. But anyone who has likes their sports games and their football games would be playing it as along with Pro Evo, or maybe just Pro Evo other than FIFA as well. Um, this one I was really looking forward to for a while now, mainly because the fact is that a stupid was a bit of a clumsy move on my part though. A while back, when I was in the old house and had the old 360 and that, I put on the thing though, just on the shits and just put it elsewhere though, and then there was a disc inside it and it accidentally fell on, I think I might have hit the wiring or something, attached to it by accident, and it fell off the thing and the disc inside it was cracked. And unfortunately the disc inside it was this game, so it was, and it's been a while since I was trying to look for a price that I was willing to pay for this game, and every time I looked on eBay, and was always going for about nearly £30, maybe more, and I wasn't willing to pay that much for it really, to tell you the truth. It was never around in shops pre-owned at all, and if it was on the PS3, but I didn't have the PS3 version, so I didn't. And I finally found it a few weeks back there, and it was Rock Band 2. It's Rock Band 2, for £18, which is basically, I said anything less than £20 I was willing to pay for it, pretty much. I wasn't going to pay anything more. And the thing is though, it's kind of really a bit weird though, just getting this though. It was like just a few weeks back, and the fact is that the third one is already out now, and therefore this one's kind of irrelevant though now. But when I get the third one, it'll probably be Christmas time. I'll like export the tracks from this one onto this and might get rid of this. Don't know. Might keep it. Just depends. I just might keep it though, because you just never know. Just do get it. Right. This came on Saturday. I pre-ordered it online on the site. Unfortunately, I said the game was supposed to be out last Friday. I assumed I would have gotten it either Thursday or Friday, but I did not. It didn't come till Saturday, which was a tad annoying though, but at least it came. Unlike a certain other online retailer, which is basically getting shredded to bits by people, don't even have it pre-ordered from a week ago back. I'm not going to name them. Some people in the UK will probably know who I'm talking about. But it is, of course, Fable 3, the limited collector's edition. I was actually just going to get the normal edition though, but thanks to Fran from Original Fuse Gaming, basically her unboxing video, I don't know why, just sort of said, why not? Why just get the Fable thing, the limited collector's edition then? And I just did, and I just said, well, why not? And I did. And I was actually just started playing it there for a few hours. I played like a bit of it yesterday, which was just pretty much like 30 minutes. And I played a few hours today, and it's Fable. If you enjoyed Fable 2, then you're going to enjoy this game. some people are not so sure about the whole, interface thing now, with the way you pause and you can access your thing through these little rooms. Um, I actually see that as a good thing, because I believe a lot of people hated the clunky menu system in the second game, and I tend to agree. Um, I didn't really have a huge problem with it though, but it was kind of annoying though, just having to go through these endless sort of menus, it seemed, just to get to a certain item and then quit it or not to use it. Um, but this one's just a lot more streamlined and just a lot more user friendly now than what the previous one is. And as I say, I haven't played a whole lot of it now though, but I will be playing more of it over this week since I'm off from work. Yay! But it's a very fun game. I really enjoyed the second one though, and I have the second DLC for the second one, but I have never played it. I might go back to it though, never know. And these games I got on my journey to Belfast on Saturday, since I was going to see Lady Gaga that night, who was brilliant. I found these in a sort of second-hand store, so I did. One of them I was very, very happy to see though, because I kind of want to get all the Castlevania games in the series, because I love the series. I have quite a good chunk of them though, I have a lot of them actually, in one way or another. I'm not one of those kind of collectors ones who wants to have the proper original cartridge. Now it's nice to have them, but I just really care about if I have the game in some legal way now, not ROM, then I don't mind. But I found this, and it's Castlevania 2 Belmont's Revenge, so it is. I never played this one though. I actually have the first one, the first Castlevania adventure sort of game, which is on I have it on the Konami Collection Volume 1 that came out, so I did have it on that. I also got Golden Sun, which I heard is a very good RPG. I've never actually played it now, and the new one for the DS is coming out pretty soon as well. So, I'm only one away now from having all the handheld games now in the Castlevania series. The last one, which was it Sonia, I think her name was. I forget what it's actually called now, but that's the only one I need. Unless you're including that Kid Dracula. If you've seen the Game Trailers Castlevania retrospective, then you'd know what I'm talking about. I don't know if I can actually count that, but in terms of actual sort of, not true canon ones, but just actual Castlevania games, I have that now, I just need that one. And then I only need Vampire's Kiss pretty much, or Dracula X. And I probably will get Judgment for the Wii, but it's technically not really a Castlevania game, so nothing really worried about that. And finally, I got Deadly Premonition. If you check Giant Bomb, they done an endurance run of this early in the year, and it only came out here last Friday, but it's been out in the States for months, so it has, but it only came out here last Friday. And of course it's £25, basically a budget title, which is great because I would not have paid anything more than probably 30 for it, so it's good to have it at that price. I haven't played it yet, but I've watched the first few parts of the endurance run, and it's one of those games, it probably plays a crap, but it's just something something about it just seems fantastic, so it is. Maybe I'll play more of it. I'll probably play it, maybe once I'm done with Fable 3, who knows. So anyway guys, that's all. I have a timer here now, so I know where I'm at. I'm not over the mark now. So anyway guys, that is all from myself. I'll do a few more videos probably over the next few weeks perhaps. I will be doing one at the end of the year, probably counting down my top 10 games of the year perhaps. So anyway guys, that's all from me, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.